Hi, my name is Josh Holler with Cliff Buick GMC in Adrian, Michigan. And I'm here today to show you this 2011 Buick Enclave and how to operate your driver information center. So follow me. Okay, here we got the driver information center. The buttons are located right here on the center of the dash, right underneath your radio. You may have a different looking radio. This is the navigation system. These buttons, the check button here is to reset your driver information center. If you have to reset, for instance, your oil life, your tire monitor pressure system. You have the check button, which will go through your personal settings on your vehicle. You have the picture of the car with the eye on it here, which will go through your different settings for your oil life, tire pressures, fuel economy. And then you have this one here with the road on it for your miles, on your how many miles are on your vehicle, for how many miles you want to set for your trip, to keep count of those. So let me show you what a couple of these buttons do here. First, I'm going to start with this button here with the road and show you what it does. The display will be located up in the center console area. So we press this first button that I pointed to here, and there's your mileage and the temperature. There's your trip A and your trip B. If you hold down the check button, you can see that it resets that mileage back to 0. There's your fuel range, your average economy, which you can also reset back to 0 by holding the check button when you fill up with fuel. We have a timer, which is just like a stop clock. We can hit the check button. You can start that timer, and you can count down if you want to time, a trip on how long it takes you to get somewhere from point A to point B. And simply to stop it, just press that check button again, and that stops it. And then to clear it, hold the check button in until it resets back to 0. You have fuel used, average speed, which you can also clear back after you get a new tank of fuel by holding that check button back to 0. That will recalculate it for you so you know your average speed. And then you can also go to that screen there where it does not show anything. Push the button one more time, brings back the odometer. So we move back to the second button with the picture of the car and the eye on it. And you see we push that. We have the tire pressures for the rear, the left at 34 and the right at 34. We have the oil life, which is 82% of this vehicle. You can hold down the check button to reset it, but your technician will do that when you get your oil changed. That's the only time it should be reset, is when you change the oil. So that way the oil life will stay accurate. You have the park assist, which you can turn on and off. You have units in English or metric. You press the check button to switch it back and forth. The metric system would be your kilometers if you want to change the speedometer over to kilometers. You have the front tire pressures, which are 35 and 35. And again, there's the rear. Thank you and have a good day.